closer than you. But if there isn't, so say the marker's at your foot, right, and then and the hole's here, and you land there, you'd pick up that marker and move it and write your name on it. Does that make sense?
Is it one shot?
One. Yeah.
Do you play in the order we're on the...
You can play in any order. Oh, that's a good question, actually. Come on in. Let's go. That's a good question.
Which one?
Because you lot are flipping fired up this morning, are you not? What kind of coffee do you drink?
Weetabix.
It's your Weetabix. Second person we've had today from 75 yards. Now the great advantage you have of playing with Craig today is...
Craig, this is massive pressure.
is he gets to go first each time, you see. So you can see how the ball behaves. Yep. Craig's a very experienced golfer. He's already worked out where the landing point is. And that's what he's focusing on. You're enjoying this, Katie. On different days or even at different times of the day, it will roll more or less. So when you come, that's where your point of focus is, where you want to land it. Okay.
Went forward.
It went forward and you can see it's very soft. You've still got a chance of putting the next shot in the hole. I'll get that. If you put it back within X number of minutes, it will grow.
The course is really soft.
Just in parts, the low parts, yeah. Much better strike. Just imagine you were throwing the ball. Where would you want it to land?
Just on the green.
Well, is it uphill or downhill? It's very much downhill from here.
Oh yeah, yeah.
On the way down there, it's going to bounce and then it will pick up speed because it's downhill. So you want to land it, I would suggest, somewhere around here. Yeah? So that's your focus rather than the flag. Okay, off you go. We have a ball on the green. Stop.
I've only been doing this 2 months.
What would you like some help with before you go and play?
Probably putting.
Putting.
Yeah.
Are you struggling more with speed control or direction?
Probably direction.
Okay, great. I've got just the exercise for you. So I'll explain this for you, and I'll just leave you to it to do a little bit of practice on your own. Right? If you stand here, is going to give you the best view. Do you see this straight line?
Yep.
Right. So I've pointed that where I think the ball needs to start, which you'll notice is slightly right of the hole,
Yep.
because I think the ball should curve a touch right to left. Okay. Do you see the curved line on the template as well?
Yep.
A lot of people think that you need to swing the club straight back and straight through. But if you watch my body and my arms when I try and do that, see how unnatural that would be? Really, you should be swinging the club on a subtle arc around your body, right? So this template acts as a guide for your swing. So see the white line I've got on my putter? You have a black one. So the idea for you, you'd be trying to get that black line to follow that slight curve, right? We would start with the ball on this little front dot here. And you see this little gate here?
Yep.
This is going to show you, or basically test your ability to start the putt straight. You can see there's enough room to fit maybe 1.5 golf balls through. If I hit this tee, then what was likely cause of that would be the club face could have been aiming that way.
Okay.
If I hit the tee on the left, the face would have been slightly turned in, which we would call closed. I'm going to try and hit this putt through the gate, but also using my eyes to try and use that slight arc as a guide. Okay. So you can see that did start through the gate, didn't go in the hole, mind. Maybe because I've got this set up incorrectly. We'll try again. That one did curve.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
So if you jump in, try it without a ball initially, just to get comfortable. Start with the club on this line. Ball would be there. So you want to get that black dot right up, that black line right up on that white line, and see if you can make that natural, nice arc. That's it. It's good. Perfect. Let's give it a hit. Morning. Okay. So are we going uphill or downhill?
Slightly up.
Which means we've got to hit it what? A little bit harder. Yeah. Okay. Do you notice which tee it hit?
Yeah, that one. So we open, did you say?
Correct. Yeah. Correct. Try again. That was better. Yeah. Okay. A little bit softer. That probably goes in, calf.
Yeah, okay. To just get weight right.
Start line was good though. Okay. So notice that's twice you've hit the one on the right. Yeah. Would that match with what you've experienced
I think so, yeah.
so far when you've been playing? Yeah. Yeah.
It's every time it's that.
Yeah. On this one, see if you can deliberately hit this one.
Okay.
See what happens. You did it, yeah. So now we're going to go somewhere in between those two tees. Okay.
Back to where I started.
Yeah. Nearly. Just clip that tee on the right
A
side.
wee bit left.
So I'll leave you to practice with
work
this.
away on
Just
this.
keep working on it. So Richard, Matthew, Murray, this is Richard. And then you've also got Michael.
This is Michael here.
Excellent. Who's with you last week?
Yeah.
Great. Hi, Michael. Right, we're going to do a wee drill before you just go out. Who struggles controlling speed of the greens? Yeah? All right. Come and stand here. Get a good view. I'm going to be doing a little demo from here. Currently, how do you guys control how far the ball goes on the greens? Any ideas? What do you change? Yeah, slope will affect it. But what you can control is basically your length of swing and your speed of swing, how fast you swing the club and how far back you take it. The problem is if you're trying to do both, almost too many variables, right? So an idea here is we're going to try and keep the speed of your swing the same across all lengths of putts. What we're going to just change is your length of swing, okay? So I've set up a little station here with 3 tees. All these 3 tees, they're just a putter grip length away, right? So what I want to give you before you go and play, for each of you, is what I'd call a stock shot or a stock putt. And by stock, I mean something that you can rely on that's predictable, right? The speed I want you all to swing at, your putter at on the greens, is what I'd call medium. So how do we figure out what medium is? Well, I'm going to swing back to this orange tee, through to this tee, but I'm going to start off going tee to tee, what I would consider to me a slow swing speed. Then I'm going to do it fast, tee to tee, fast, fast, fast. And then I'm going to go medium. So by going slow then fast, I can figure out what feels like medium. So now I've got that medium swing speed. I'm going to swing tee to tee, no target in mind, and we'll see how far the ball goes. So that's the first putt. Second putt, exact same intention, medium speed, tee to tee. So I'm actually using my eyes here to watch the putt ahead go back and through. I'm not even paying attention to the golf ball. Notice how those two putts are very similar outcomes. And then the last one, again, I'm using my eyes, following the putt ahead, medium speed. That one felt a bit slower, like slow medium maybe I would describe that. But balls are bunched together quite nicely. This is a good thing. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pace out where I started from, 1, 2, 3 yards. If you work in feet, 3 times 3 is 9 feet. Keep it simple, just use yards, steps, yeah? So now, I know today, if I do my stock grip length back, grip length through, it's going to go 3 yards if it's relatively flat. So if you get on the first hole and you're the same and you pace out your putt and it's 1, 2, 3 yards, well, you've got the solution. If it's a bit longer, then you know you've got to go longer than your stock putt. Like, you could add in additional tees here and make it 2 putter grips and find out how far that goes. But I did this a few weeks ago. Well, I do it every time before I go and play to find out how fast the greens are. So I did it the other day and the answer was 4 yards, not 3. So it's changed. It's still wet this morning. There's sand on the greens. So that's the idea. How we're doing for time? Do we need to get them out? Once you've played, this station number 1 will be set up. If you want to come and spend a bit of time on it, I'll be here, Alan will be here. Probably Alan will be about to help you out with it. But I would pace out your putts today. Even if your first putt is 10 yards and you pace out, you know it's 10, and you hit a putt and you're like, oh, it went 10 yards. Then at least you've got a reference for 10 yards as well. Yeah? Should help. Enjoy your round. Good luck. The whole prize on the last hole. There's the lowest score prize, but then there's also a team prize.
Okay.
So basically, you'll add up all your scores and we'll take an average of your score. So I think, Craig, you're level 3 now, right? Katie's level 2, and you'll be both starting off at level 1. What experience have you had? Have you been out on the course yet at all?
Not here.
Not here, but somewhere else? Who struggles with controlling the speed of the greens, like putting?
Yep.
Yeah?
You should have just stopped at who struggles with control.
Right. Katie and Craig, do you want to stand opposite? I'm going to do a little demo here. This is a little drill that I would recommend you do before every round. So how do you control the speed of your putt or your shot or the distance the ball goes? How do you currently do it? Anyone got any ideas? How hard you hit it? Speed of the club head? Yeah. Anything else? Yeah, length of swing. So the two things are length of swing and speed of swing. Problem is, if you're trying to control length of swing and speed of swing, it's almost like too many variables going on. Idea for you here is, we're going to try and keep the speed the same, but change how far back and through you swing. You'd want to feel like you're going the same distance back and the same distance through, and you would just change that depending on how far you want the ball to go. Going to help you develop what I call a stock shot or a stock putt. Does anyone know what I mean by that? So stock shot is a term like good golfers would use to describe a shot they know they can play like confidently under pressure, quite reliably, right? You don't need any amazing talent to be a good putter, so I think anyone can develop a stock putt. Notice how I've got these 3 orange tees set up. The way I've set them up is simply they're just a grip length away from each other, okay? So this is going to indicate the start position of the ball. This is going to be the backswing length, and this is going to be your follow-through length. So the idea is you're trying to take the club back to the orange tee here and through to the orange tee. I want you to try and hit every putt at what I would call a medium speed. How to find a medium speed would be, you'd start off, you'd come in and you'd go slow back, slow through. So I'm just going orange to orange at what I'd consider a slow speed. Then I'm going to do it fast. Again, controlling the length of the swing. Then I'm going to do it medium. So by going slow and fast, you figure out what is kind of in between. So for now, when we introduce a golf ball, you want to find, when you're setting this up, it's not always possible, a relatively flat area. No target in mind. All I'm going to do is swing tee to tee at a medium speed, and I'm using my eyes to check if I did the correct length of backswing and follow through. So that felt like a medium speed, and the length of swing looked good to me visually. So again, I'm using my eyes, not even looking at the ball here, I'm just looking at putter back and through. Okay, good. And then the last one, same idea, tee to tee, medium speed. So if you look at the results, the good news is it's quite a tight grouping of balls. That's what you want. The closer those balls are together, the better. So now what I can do is I can pace this out from where I started, and if I go 1, 2, 3 to like the center point, I now know that's 3 yards. So if I do my stock swing length, tee to tee, medium speed, today the ball's going to go 3 yards. So if I'm on the golf course on the first hole, now I'm not as worried about how hard I need to hit it, because if I'm on the green, I mark my ball. I'd recommend today, see how the ball and even your putter is gathering dust and sand and whatnot. If you've got a towel, clean your ball, clean your club. So when you mark your ball, give it a clean. I would also pace out roughly how far you've got to go. And if you so happen to be 3 yards away, well, that's good news, because you know how big you need to go. You need to go on your swing. If you've got a shorter putt than that or a longer, well, you know you've got to be past your stock swing length or shorter than your swing length for a shorter putt.
Could your swing length be the same irrespective, but just the strength that you hit the ball with be different? I did something with Chloe, like say six tees out.
Yeah.
And we were hitting it. We were trying to hit the same sort of foot to foot.
Okay, yeah. But changing the speed.
But changing, yeah.
Like, that's a good drill she's probably doing to give you awareness of the club speed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you could.
But you would be better to just change.
I would, yeah.
Right, okay.
Like for example, I'm gonna extend these tees, right? So 2 grip lengths and 2 grip lengths. So I'm gonna go same speed, medium speed, but I'm going longer swing. Let's see how far the ball goes. See how it went a bit further? Try again.
Yep.
To see how consistent it is. So if I pace that out now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've got 2 references now.
Yep.
And obviously, like the drill, it sounds like you did, if I put these back, would be something like this. So here I'm going to go same length of swing, but the first ball I'm going to swing fast. The second ball I'm going to swing medium, which we know should go 3 yards. And then the last ball I'm going to go same length of swing, but I'm going to swing slow. It's gone about 1 yard. Yeah. So you can do either, but I'd recommend going the same speed, same tempo, same rhythm, and changing length of swing. Because that, when I hit long, the swing felt too short and I had to really go quick, and it just doesn't feel under control. How are we doing time-wise, Alan?
Ready?
Ready to tee off? Yeah. So after your round, Alan will be about, if you want to give this drill a try, and it's something I recommend you just do every time you play, because different courses have different speeds of greens. Yeah. But good luck, enjoy yourselves.
Like how busy.
Mhm.
I've been sort of stalking you, seeing if I can get
Right.
it. I had booked the Christmas session after, I think it was starting on the 4th of January.
It's a bit soggy, so make sure you give yourself a nice lie. Right, Harry. Now you've got to watch your dad here because you'll be able to see how the ball rolls and performs. Yeah, you pretty much got the distance right. I'm liking this. That's good. This could be very good. Very good, very good.
Notice I've got these free tees set up. To set these up, I've just measured a grip length between all the tees, right? So what we're going to try and do is develop what I call a stock putt. What does that mean? It means something that you can rely on. When you do X, you get Y result, right? So we're going to look at a stock swing length and how far it makes the ball go, right? So if I start with a club head by the first orange tee, I'm going to try and use my eyes and swing to this orange tee for the backswing and this orange tee for the follow through. But I'm going to start off swinging slow, tee to tee, really slow. Then I'm going to go fast, tee to tee, keeping the swing length the same. Then I'm going to go medium speed. So by going slow, then fast, I can figure out what's medium. Now, if I introduce a ball, no target, all I'm trying to do is hit the ball at a medium speed, swinging tee to tee, right? Then I'm going to grab the second ball, same idea. I'm going to go tee to tee. Notice how those two balls are quite close together. And then the last putt, again, I'm going tee to tee. So what do you notice about the free golf balls? Yeah, so they went a similar distance. So if I measure it, I'm going to go big steps, 1 yard, 2 yards, 3 yards. So I know today, if I swing at a medium speed and I go a grip length back and a grip length through, it's going to go 3 yards. So if I'm on the first hole and I'm 3 yards away, what am I going to do? Do that. If I'm 7 yards away, what would I do? If I'm going to keep it a medium speed, do I need to do a bigger swing or a shorter swing?
Bigger.
Yeah, bigger swing. Yeah. Right, who's going first?
Me.
Go on then, jump in. So go no ball, show me a practice swing. You're going slow to begin with. Tee to tee, slow speed. Use your eyes so the club doesn't go past the tees. Yeah, that's it, that's better. Now go fast. Tee to tee, fast. And then medium speed, in between. Good. Right, let's give it a putt. So you go medium speed, tee to tee. Well done. And the next one. Very good. Last one, medium speed, tee to tee. Okay, go measure the middle ball. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one's correct, do you think?
Like this one.
You think more that one?
Yeah.
So these two swings, you must have been a bit quicker,
Yeah.
a bit faster.
Went further back in that last one.
Right, let's go practice swing. Go slow, tee to tee. And then go fast. And then medium. Right, let's give it a go.
That's the last group coming down. The first group coming down about to come down the
Right, could you ask Jack to film them? Oh, he's there. I'm so in the zone here. Those are two great putts. Last one.
There's only one person that I've got a bright
How good is that? Look at that. Go measure that out. Big steps. 1, 2, 3 and a half maybe. 3.5. Really good.
Right.
You want to go? Have we got time, Alan?